Retarded.
Listen, Red, if you want to blame anyone, blame Zaz for running too many happy games for me.
It's not how it works.
I'm sorry, Red. Lumina tries to be the emotional harper. Lumina's fucking retarded also.
Lumina's just like, guys, I have a plan. It's gonna work out.
It is, in
I
fact.
promise.
Lumina's desperate. Lumina realized she cannot talk properly, so she's going for the desperate moves.
The more happier the other games become, the more bleak these ones will be.
Put that in my text right now.
I'm gonna fucking burn the Oscar bridge, aren't I? I'm gonna fucking destroy it.
It might be for the best.
Remain to... Oh, Red's already acclimatizing.
Damn.
So yeah, well, why don't you tell me what happened last session, Red?
Well, what happened last time is we finished up our deal with Sylvia, defeating that the creature that dissolved into the mist back and forth, and she was able to keep it into place for us to kill it. And sadly, Zara wasn't able to study it at all. Sylvia got the part she wanted, as well as paid us handsomely, and basically said thank you for a wonderful job well done, essentially, as Zara left. Though we all didn't leave feeling that well about the job. But we begrudgingly agreed we didn't want to piss off the mage who helped us, but still didn't feel really good at the end of the day. As we made our way back towards the city after a day or two making camp and having another miserable camp day, back to Blavat, as he seemed to be, waiting for us. Not surprised, but he did ask some questions about this mage of ours and what exactly that meant and how apparently deep we've gotten, and more likely she's been using you, which is not uncommon for us. Blavat did offer. He said he would be leaving the city not too long. The city that Alyssa had helped save, and he wanted to return the favor, which is why he's been so kind so far. But he's going to be making his way to Point Vanis, and we have a chance to go with him if he prefer, or stay here, or do what we wish. He's not going to, judge us on that part. And when he makes his leave, Zara turned to the others to ask them what exactly they want to do. So Lumina tried to suggest that she would follow Zara's lead. Zara shook her head and said, "No, I want to hear what you want. No, trying to get out of this. Tell me what you want." And both Alyssa and Lumina wanted to go with Blavat, and Zara agreed with that. So we made our way to travel with Blavat toward Port Vanis to hopefully find a better way of doing things. Blavat had some better traveling gear than we did, so he took a horse and followed him, and that's when the betrayal happened, as Zara's team turned against her, apparently by making up jokes about exactly Zara's non-existent love life and how she just needs to find the right one, though much to Zara's confusion and frustration, as Blavat even read her mind and basically wasn't helping the situation, leading the charge, we'll say, as they, he learned about Oscar that way, and apparently they had some ideas of how they can make Zara's life better. Again, through Zara's bafflement and disbelief, and of course saying that's not how that works, guys. Regardless, that was the entire journey for Zara, I believe. It took a few days' journey to get to Port Vanis, a much larger city, and we were there while Blavat went to, I guess, make preparations. Talked to his fellow. I believe he told us it was Tristan, so we know that it's the vampire who hates our guts. As, made our way to an inn, and there was Oscar, seemingly enjoying himself, playing a wonderful song that we all enjoy as we sat down. Though there was a moment where they tried to drag Zara off the dancing, which she refused. As, eventually, later on, after he was done, Oscar came to sit at our table to talk. We were a bit vague, dodging a bit about what has happened and transpired to us, to Oscar's confusion. And, Zara said goodbye to Oscar as she wants to, relax, take a bath, be by herself for a bit. And Oscar, didn't really seem to want that, as he wanted to have a drink with everyone else. Even wanting to talk to Zara, as he can feel the tension in the air. Though Alyssa and Lumina seemed to be more aware of the situation that he was. And when Oscar went to talk to Zara, it didn't really go in his favor, we'll say, as Zara seemed to be trying to be as kind as she could be with her own annoyances, as she told Oscar that she just needs some time and she should be fine. Though Oscar seemed to be insistent, Zara said no, and that seemed to bring Oscar down as he went off to, was in the mood for a party. Alyssa and Lumina tried to talk to Oscar, but he brushed them off. Even they could see something was wrong as they went off to talk to Zara, and Zara was a bit confused of why exactly what's going on. She just wanted to take a bath at the very least. They realized they'd done something wrong as they went to, well, Alyssa and Lumina the next day went off to go find Oscar, who seemed to have gotten drunk and, put himself in his cups, not wanting to engage with anyone right now. Even though they were both nagging him, he seemed unwilling to entertain them. Lumina did follow Oscar, making sure he was alright as he went off to a much seedier part of the city. A bar that seemed to be welcoming of him, at the very least, and a place that he can stay the night, instead of the alleyway they found him in. And Alyssa went off to go find Zara, who seemed to be not too far about, watching the sea, apparently at the port, and enjoying herself as they tried to insist that she talk to Oscar, that he's really bummed out and really sad, and though Zara is a bit confused, she's willing to talk to him. Though they seem to be trying to tell Zara something else, but Zara just was like, I'll talk to him. I'll try to make him understand I'm not upset with him at all. I'm sure a conversation is all we need to get this all fixed up. And, a bit of back and forth, bit of miscommunication. Lumina, I believe, was the one who noticed someone with a bit of red going into the tavern. A familiar set of clothing. As there's a bit of back and forth between Alyssa and Zara in the background. And I think that's where it ended last.
Operation Hookup to commence.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was just people all kind of hanging out on the pier overlooking the sea.
It's like Zara's just like, well, when he's okay to talk, I'll talk to him. You guys said that he was in the mood today, right? Or should I?
No, he's right now asleep.
Okay.
But again, Zara, what are you gonna exactly say to him?
That I'm not upset with him, that I just needed some space, and that I probably was a bit frustrated with some other things going on. Maybe explain that it was just a bit of annoyances for the last few days, and explain it wasn't on him. It was just me having a bit of a bad time, is all. Is that okay?
It's better than what you said initially, I think.
I think initially what I said was the same thing of me trying to explain to him that I'm not upset with him. What Red said is different from what Zara said. Just want to make sure.
Yeah,
Is that, do I have your permission, or should I?
Listen, we'll see. For now, I can relax a bit out. Show the tavern a bit. Sorry, I don't think he blames you. He blames himself.
Okay, I'll try to make sure I understand that it's not his fault then.
Yeah, I think you should kind of go with that angle. Fuck, I think we both kind of suck at this shit.
Yes, we do. I would turn to Alyssa in this point, but she's not here, so
God damn it.
she's T-sposing in the corner.
Fuck, why did Alyssa go off, for fuck's sake?
Look, I'll try my best, Lumina. Zara looks a little bit sober. Seems like Lumina's really stressed about this one. I'll talk to him, and hopefully we'll have an understanding.
Can I be there? Make sure.
Okay. Sure.
Well,
Are you okay?
does it feel really bad for poor Oscars? I feel like I feel like he's a bit of, well, I wouldn't call him a delicate flower, but how hot. That's just kind of worrying.
I can only promise I will try, Lupita. I'm not a miracle worker, as we all know.
I mean, you're a wizard.
That's not the same as miracles. We both know that.
Magic is pretty magical. Alright, you want to hang out here at the beautiful docks, the beautiful brown ocean. I just want to be more blue.
If you look further out, it is. It's only certain parts. But I have a feeling it's best if we don't linger here too long.
Actually, I'll probably linger at the tavern a bit.
Are you sure that's a good idea? I don't need you getting into trouble. Lumina.
I will not. I'm just waiting for Oscar to wake up because the problem is Oscar is right now in the mood to drink, and I feel like he will not stop. And I
So
want to keep him as sober, and I want to ideally have you two have the conversation while he's sober, because when he's drunk, that's why I want to hang out at the tavern mainly.
very well, Lumina. Do what you wish. Just let me know.
I mean, you could wait there too. Like, it will be easier then. I think if you're already there, then have me
Is it?
drag him to you.
You're making it seem like I'm gonna stab him in the heart or something like that.
Well, I mean, I think you already did a bit
I did.
by accident. I'm not saying actively. It's not your fault. We're not retrained for this shit. And he's a bit of a delicate flower, maybe. Well, maybe not, but
Zara actually looks annoyed. She's like, you know what? Just tell me when you want me to talk to him. I'll be at the tavern.
You're going to
The
go to
other
the action.
tavern.
I was gonna say you're going back to
No.
your tavern or the okay.
Yeah.
You eventually break off.
that'll be the fucking size. Not a fuck. I'm sorry. But Lubina fucking says, if only her son was here.
I'm sure he's fine wherever he is. Can't really be that much worse than you lot, right?
I hope so.
Right?
He's with Tanya. He could be doing great.
Right?
Yes, Grut.
Yeah. Great.
I'm glad you're so optimistic.
Yeah.
Don't never lose that spirit. Yeah, I guess Ludmina Zara kind of like leaves to go off on her own. Not sure if you're gonna just hang out.
Yeah,
Or do
gonna hang out
something.
and wait. Hang out and wait till he wakes up from his bedroom. Wait till he sobers up. Does the guard does the mercenary do anything? Or he's just fucking sitting there drinking, by the way.
They're just sort of relaxing. This is definitely not the nicest place, but they don't really pay you any mind.
Yeah, no. Oh, in that case, you'll just wait, yeah.
But yeah, probably around later in the afternoon, we eventually see him kind of like come down the stairs, looking very groggy. He like notices you standing at the table and is like, "Ah, please don't tell me you've been waiting for me all this time." It's like grabs just some drinks. You kind of like see there's it doesn't look like water. It looks like some sort of juice, and he just puts them down on the table.
Listen, I mean, there's not much else to do. We're supposed to wake you for a few days. I mean, we're enjoying the beautiful sights outside, the beautiful muddy water. So this
Yeah.
apparently also likes the taste of.
Alyssa likes what?
The taste of. Yeah, not even our body would support it. But anyway,
What? You're actually drinking like the fucking seawater?
no, only Alyssa.
Oh my god.
I don't know why she did that. She said it tasted
It's
fine.
like, no, it's salty and has.
Yeah,
You know, sailors piss in that.
I can imagine. I think
Oh,
there's a
God.
lot more than just piss in there.
Oh.
Listen, our bodies are a bit more sturdy than
Suddenly,
most.
I feel very good about this fucking grape juice. I'm gonna like push a cup towards you.
Yeah, I'll join in.
It's bitter, but
Yeah, probably not the best wine. Lubina's done it so many years. She doesn't know what wine.
it's not really alcoholic. It's just sort of has a bitter taste to it. It's sitting at that spot between grape juice and wine. It's kind of like there. It's probably not very good since it's kind of bitter. Should be a bit sweeter, but whatever.
Yeah, probably.
Like,
she doesn't expect much from this establishment.
Like other than maybe explaining to Alyssa what goes on into that port. Can I help you with something? I'm about to sober up and go for another round, make some more money.
That's good. It's good seeing you with somewhat better spirits. Maybe I worried too much when I saw you drunk.
Mina, I can't be the first drunkard you've seen.
Well, you're the first drunkard I care about.
It's very heartwarming, but fine. It's just sometimes when you have money, spend them on dwarven spirits, which definitely much better than the shit they serve here. As he looks back at the bartender.
By the way, you want that bottle back? As he pours in the bottle, I just kind of take it away for your own safety there, back there.
I'm not gonna say no to that. Just kind of like
yeah. As she pour some drink, she quickly fucking empties her cup and replaces it.
yeah, well, definitely better than grape juice.
But now that you're a bit sober, or maybe not that drunk.
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you again, but Lara wants to talk to you and apologize a bit.
Apologize for what?
Didn't look happy yesterday.
Well, listen, it's not my business what she does with her free time.
I feel like though it was our fuck up that she acted like that.
I mean, I
feel like you may ought to know some context.
Honestly, I feel like
if you want to know,
I feel like there's a lot that's happened to you in.
Oh, absolutely.
In like a month and a half. How shit could have things even gotten?
Okay. I didn't want to bother you immediately when we first met up, but do you want to hear the entire story in context? Bells and whistle or a shortcut?
You can explain to me how you killed someone. No, I can move on beyond that.
No, the killing part is not the problem. I didn't technically kill anybody. I'm pretty sure. I'm sure I stabbed like an illusion or a zombie, or like a ghoul.
Okay. What's the bad part? Tell me the bad part.
The short version is we're caught up in the whole mage's fucking spiel.
Again?
Yep. Played hook, line, and sinker. We're supposed to deal with a cult, but it turns out the mages were, at least according to a different friend of ours, were probably involved and...
Please tell me at least it wasn't a weird little girl fucking...
Ludmila goes sour.
Oh my...
I don't think she's a little girl. I think she's like 500 years old.
Mages, I wouldn't be surprised. They can do that.
Yeah. Probably fucking kept the family well for around generationally, but yeah, no, the murder. No, the problem with the murder part was not the murder itself. It was, but anyway, part of the trap was to separate us, and I was kind of taunted like a child, and I was baited into attacking someone. And just as I stabbed them, 12 guards appeared out of nowhere from behind the trees.
Yeah, sounds like a classic setup.
The saddest fucking thing that bit for probably either an illusion or fucking ghoul, maybe an innocent. Maybe I stabbed was fucking changed. But anyway, and but graciously, the mage offered her assistance in getting us out of jail.
Yep, that sounds like something a mage would do. Get you into trouble, then.
Anyway, we did a favor for her, which surprisingly was not that bad. We just killed a monster, which is, but promise, I think there's more attached to that thing than we told, probably. Because honestly, the work we did, she could have hired mercenaries. I'm not sure why she did the favor from us. But anyway, that's part of the context. Number one, that's the whole backstory essentially. We, and by we I mean I, mostly fucked up badly and royally.
And you are pretty much hot-headed. Like, take a genius to figure you out.
Yeah. The iterations are fucking head. But we got a bit of an upturn. I think we'll call them. I think those people are called frenemies showed up.
It's the mage fellow, isn't it? The one you told me about.
Yes.
Oh.
This is where the second part of the context comes into.
Okay.
So we were traveling. I was here. We were kind of traveling and joking, and then we talked about Zara's love life. You see,
What love life?
lack thereof,
Oh, okay.
and we except for you, and we were kind of teasing her a lot. Also, I think she does generally enjoy the book you gave her.
I mean,
pretty
it's
sure
a
they wanna
pretty
share.
good book if I do say so myself.
Yeah, but anyway, we're mostly teasing and saying that she clearly loves you secretly, yada yada yada.
What?
Yeah,
Visibly chokes a bit with the drink.
me and Alyssa and also the mage fellow, we all kind of pushed her a bit and joked that maybe she should talk to you.
Okay.
Now she denied that. She did now. Now she denied that. Now we've all thought it was a good fun, but I think we overdid that. And I think now she doesn't want. And I think that's the reason why she blew you off.
Yeah, no, I think I did just step on a
Yeah,
in a bear
yeah.
trap.
We set up. Yeah, just
At least I know what not say next time.
yeah. So please, Zara is not mad at you, and also the reason why I spoke to you about because also I think Zara's also not the most eloquent. I feel. I kind of fear.
No, she's not. Neither of you are, in fact. I've never
No,
met a bunch of
I-
savages like you three.
No, I'll admit that. Yeah. No, we had a guy called Hers, and he was kind of our emotional heart, but
I,
he was sadly set up as the
my good friend,
sacrificial lamb.
I've met veterans that have more grace than you. I don't want to smirch this man's
No,
good
no.
reputation, but that's not really a hard thing to do.
That's very that's true. You're not wrong, but listen, Zara did not mean any ill will. She didn't want to reject your help, and in fact, it's just we kind of set you up for failure. Now we did apologize. That was the thing we apologized, me and Alyssa for.
Okay, good. That's a good first step. That's a good first step.
I thought it was all in good fun, but we clearly all fucking did it. And I just didn't want
Was
to see
she
you
like
hurt from this.
really upset at the fun? At the
He was
jokes?
crazy upset, yeah, because we also had a mind reader.
Wait, what? Oh no, he didn't. No.
Well, at least he
Ah,
claimed. Now I'm not sure whether he actually did.
okay. Well, maybe.
I'm not sure.
Not every
I'm not-
mage can do that, but like a lot
listen,
of them can.
Listen, I like the guy, but I kind of appreciate him. Zara is sadly not.
Anyways,
but-
that's
Mhm.
let me tell you something about people, Ludmina. Lesson with Oscar.
Oh,
If,
maybe are you a teacher?
Well, right now I am to you. If you there's people, especially if someone's a bit more sheltered, like you three were. Like for example, grows up in a castle, doesn't interact with that many people. Especially maybe if someone has more of a gentle spirit. Especially if something it's that they are embarrassed about. Make fun of it repeatedly. It tends to... You have to know where the line is and remind them if you see them that they actually get upset that this is in fact all a joke. Leaving that aside, I have seen teenagers mostly, but even your level of upbringing doesn't
Yeah,
surprise me. You're about at that same range. They did this. They do tease each other on things regarding romance. So I would say be more careful in the future, but at the same time,
No, I'll try. I may not know where the line is, but I definitely know for sure I crossed it. and by a lot. I think I definitely overshot it.
Ludmina, if I make fun of you because kind of like looks at you for a moment, if I make fun of you for, I don't know, having wild red hair, I just keep comparing you to a flower by the side of the road, would that make you upset?
Not really. I personally
Exactly.
wouldn't care.
But if I point out that large forehead of yours and I keep comparing you to an anvil that a blacksmith may use, or a horseshoe I've seen in the market, see how you can, the closer you get to something that's at least somewhat true, doesn't have to be entirely true, but the closer you target someone's insecurities, the more upset they will get. Especially if there's multiple people on a single individual.
I see that. I never thought I'd be doing that much talking. I always thought I'd be just taking contracts, talking about the prices, and then leaving.
Fortunately, want to take a contract, you have to talk to the person giving it. You want to get paid, you have to talk to the person getting you paid. You have to find out a creature, you have to probably ask someone, you still have to talk to people.
Yeah, but I want to talk about the business, not emotions.
Well, then I'll be honest. Well, aren't you like friends? Can't go on in this life alone, Ludmina. You'll die mentally before you die physically.
Well, originally, which is not technically supposed to go alone.
Well, go alone, but you still talk to people, you still interact, you don't isolate yourself. You know, I read about a major experiment once.
Oh.
They took a newborn. They locked it up in a tower. They would feed it and take care of its basic necessities, but they removed any sort of social contact. Didn't make it past 2 years old. We need people in our life. We need people to interact with. We need people to talk to. Sometimes that may be difficult, but it's like food. You may not like cooking it, still have to eat it.
So I'm trying to get better.
I know, which is admirable, but do not give up on it.
I'm a rather blunt instrument right now. Also, I think I may have given Zara wrong advice when talking to you. But how to apologize to you.
I'll deal with Zara on my own. But
Good.
Ludmina,
Okay,
the point I'm trying to make is that one fumble, 10 fumbles, 100 fumbles, that doesn't mean you have to give up. You have to learn, adapt, and overcome.
I thought I wanted to talk to you, Oscar. I thought you didn't. I didn't expect you to talk about my problems.
Well, that's
Kinda
because,
ruined my plan here.
that's because I don't have problems. Not like you. Also,
Maybe
easier-
I've not been friends with many alcoholics, but you didn't look happy there.
Maybe you should befriend more alcoholics, and you'll see. Like, I'm not even that bad. I'm one of those peaceful types. I just don't pick fights. It's fine. Listen, I need to go talk to Zara because I've talked to you, and the more I talk to you, the more I need to talk about my own problems. And that's another trick in life, let me tell you. Way easier to talk about others' problems than your own. And he'll stand up and start walking out the door.
Damn! Alright, thanks, Teach.
Ah, masterful deflection. Almost had to go there into his own psyche.
Fuck, he did it. Listen, Ludmina will still try to ask him because she doesn't believe he's fine.
But yeah.
He will not get away. He will. You ask him, he will not get away. I'll get to you.
A master. He runs faster than a Khajiit.
It's okay. It's okay. Listen, it's fine. I fixed the Zara leadership. That was my main goal, Grunt. Right? You didn't believe me.
we'll see about that one. That's not you. You started the train. Now let's see if the tracks are finished. As Zara, I presume you're still kind of hanging in the tavern.
Yeah, she's probably just hanging out right now, writing down a few more notes of the creature she fought. That's all she could remember.
As suddenly you kind of hear a loud noise as a tankard gets down on your table. As you see Oscar kind of like sits down on the other side.
Oh, Oscar. Hello. I don't see Lumina anywhere. Did she get a? Did you guys talk?
I don't need a babysitter. We did.
Well, apparently I do. So.
So what's going on? What do you mean you do?
Apparently, Lumina doesn't trust me to have a conversation with you, so, I can start now. I'm sorry, Oscar.
Okay. First of all, I have nothing to apologize for, Zara. I don't know what Nina talked to you about. I was told about your more recent ongoings, and maybe it is me who should apologize. You know?
It's all right. We didn't really explain anything to you, and you didn't know. I didn't intend to lash out on you. That wasn't your burden to bear, and regardless, you don't treat friends like that. Or I try not to.
Fine. We'll make mistakes, but we talk afterwards to rectify them, right?
Yeah, that is true. But apparently you wandered off for a bit there. Lumina and Lissa were both very worried, and that takes a lot.
Well, I mean, listen, I had no money in Mirth, but I do have money now, so certain temptations are a bit harder to resist.
I see. And how long will you hold that money while you're here?
Well, I don't really. I just go out, I play it, and I spend the money. It's rather... But there's a lot of places in Pont Vanis, much richer city than a lot of those to the south. More travelers, more interesting stories. I can just, since there's more travelers, I can see the same story like multiple times and I still get paid.
Well, that's good for you then. Happy to see that you're doing all right.
But I do hear that you're not, so...
Yes, well... I'm not too sure how much Lumina explained to you about what had happened, but it was a clusterfuck, we'll say, and a continuation of the fact. But we're here in Point Venice to hopefully find something different, is the goal anyway. Trying to.
Yeah. Well, hopefully that works out for you, but... You know... You realize you have nothing to really be embarrassed about, right?
Yes. What did Lumina tell you exactly? Because I feel like there's some context I'm missing here.
Well, thing you need to worry about. Kind of chuckles a bit. Listen.
Very well.
I just feel like you had a similar incident that kids have every now and then, you know. They push each other's buttons maybe a bit too hard and they'll push the right buttons without realizing, and then it's all fun and games until, well, you push the wrong button and...
Oh my god, did they... Oh, jeez.
It's fine, Zara. Look at me. It's okay. Really nothing to be embarrassed about.
It's okay. That's okay. This is okay. I want you to know they're just being idiots. My fellow Witchers love to make fun, and it's nothing to worry about. I have other things on my mind as well, so it's God damn it.
Listen, okay, Do you want another book though?
Oscar, first of all,
Hmm?
that doesn't make any sense in the fucking book. None of this is anatomically correct, and people don't bend that way.
It is. It is. How they do?
No, they do not. Okay.
I mean, with a bit of practice.
Okay. Zara just pulls out a book and like puts it on the table, and it looks like drawings of positions that she tried to like. None of this is humanly possible.
I mean, I could say I could show you, but then I don't want you to get upset at me.
God damn it.
It's fine. Listen, I'll draw you a much more church approved. I remember one that was sort of acceptable in Novigrad, and they accepted there. They'll probably. I'll write you a book that is Zivko approved. How about that?
I'm not a child, Oscar. I know what sex is and how people operate. God damn it.
Yeah, but see, it's. Let me make you a comparison, an analogy, if you will. You know what food is. You
Yes.
know how to make a meal, but you don't know what cooking is, though. Because cooking is not just making the food edible. It's can be an art form, even. One is dedicated enough.
It feels like one of those traps Lumina and Alyssa were talking about, trying to let me go with a pleasure person to figure this stuff out, and I'm not fucking falling for that.
I never said go to a brothel. I'm just saying, just because you understand that you boil soup doesn't make you a cook.
Fine, I understand your analogy. I don't.
Even so, you don't have to be embarrassed about it. It's quite alright. It's normal.
I feel like I'm being placated right now. Very well, Oscar.
It's like me trying to give you sword fighting lessons. Like you wouldn't. I mean, you're gonna. You understand? It's not my area of expertise. Not that I'm saying that this is my area of expertise, but I feel like compared to you, I am an encyclopedia.
Thank you, Oscar, for being understanding.
I do try my best.
Now, we can move on to other topics. How are you? How is your day going?
Well, I am planning on heading off to work.
Well, that's good. It seems that you have been doing well for yourself here, and I'm happy that you seem to be doing much better than, well, what happened last time.
Kind of raised an eyebrow. You mean in work? Like I was doing pretty fine.
Sorry, I was getting confused with our plight. I'm happy to see that you're doing just as well, and even better here.
Listen, Zara, I'll be honest. Killing a person is, like, so not big. You wouldn't even make it into the local news.
It's not killing a person. It's
what?
Fine.
Okay. Just tell me what happened.
Don't tell Lumina and Melissa. They already feel bad enough about the whole thing, and I should have been smarter. Promise me?
I promise.
When we got separated for a little while. We were there to investigate, find evidence, and to deal with the cult, but it was pretty obvious that we weren't going to have that happen, especially since the mages seemed unwilling to assist us any further than a joke. So, Sylvia came to collect. Though how bad things are going, it wasn't going to work out. So I asked for another deal, a chance to get some assistance. And in doing so, it would require her to study me. I said yes, and I didn't realize how long it would take. I was with her for a while. And I didn't tell Ludmina and Alyssa. I left them in the dark. And I left them alone and in the clutches of the traps of mages. When I woke up, things had already transpired. I had to beg her again to help us further. And it wasn't... Well, it was shit.
I can't really imagine.
Yeah, well, it was my decision to make, but in doing so, I left my friends vulnerable to other machinations.
Why didn't you tell them about it? Afterwards,
But
I
no.
mean.
Zara, well, Alyssa and Lumina already beat themselves up. They were... I felt guilty, I guess. Ashamed. Angry. I felt like it would just make things worse. And they didn't ask, and I didn't bring it up. I thought that would be better.
No, I get your point of view. But he's gonna like kind of like very gently put his hand over yours, like over the table. You
There's
realize
more where... What?
you do realize you're not to blame for that, right?
Am I? I just took my eyes off them for just a little bit. And...
You're not their mother, Zara.
I'm not supposed to be... I'm the one who always supposed to know what to do. I'm supposed to be smarter than that, and I wasn't. And I feel like I have failed them so many times.
Has this happened before?
Not in this way. There's been small things building up over time. Mistakes made. I can deduce a lot by looking at a corpse, but I can't really do much when it comes to the living. And
Promise you've had no training with that. So you shouldn't beat yourself up over.
Yeah. But like I said, I'm hoping coming here will make things different. Lumina seems to not trust herself anymore, and Alyssa seems to not want to speak up either, so I'm hoping if I take a step back, maybe this time, they'll come up with a better idea than I did.
You know, I had this similar discussion with Ludmina earlier today. Just because you fumble once, twice, 10 times, 100 times, doesn't mean you should give up. Maybe you can analyze what you did wrong, try to learn from your mistakes, but don't isolate yourself. It's not good to have to live alone in life. The roads are difficult as they are. And most of the times, our biggest demons live inside our own heads. And when we don't speak words aloud, when we allow them to just stay in our thoughts, they get distorted. They get turned into something much more horrible. And we are, in fact, our worst enemies.
Huh. Sounds like you have had familiar experiences, huh?
Maybe. I also told Lumina that it's much easier to talk about someone else's problems than your own. And keeping
Yeah.
with that lesson, Zara, I will not pretend to understand what even you had to go through. But it's... You were a victim. And you shouldn't carry this burden alone. Not when you have people that are there for you. Even if they may be assholes sometimes.
Oh, don't worry, I know it. I've lived with them my entire life. I know how bad they can get. Just all that going on at once after everything was it. It wasn't the best time. Thanks, Oscar. I didn't mean to, supposed to be apologizing to you, and look what happened.
I have nothing to apologize to. I feel like the only thing you did wrong was not telling your friends how you felt in the first place.
Well,
I can't get you
what?
that second book though.
I'll think about it. I don't want to give any more fuel to the fire. That seems to be spinning along by not just Lupita and Alyssa, but apparently another fucking guy.
Really nothing to be embarrassed about. It's fine. Listen. There are people out there who will brag about their positions and experiences and wealth of knowledge, and well, at least one of you saw what prostitutes can do. There's another side to that sort of intimacy. It's something much more precious and rare. And those emotions, they don't require any sophisticated positions. Or just eye contact, I guess.
Kind of raises his eyebrow. Well, I assume that's why missionary is the most popular one.
He shrugs. Point is that everything comes in. Everyone goes at their own pace. You shouldn't let their mockeries pressure you into anything.
I'm not. If at worst, I was gonna hit them with a hammer next, so. Or put them on fire. Whatever I was in the mood for at the time.
Chuckles a bit. Listen, one more thing I want to say. Don't... I know you're like Witchers, brave monster slayers and all, but never sell your body. It's not worth it. Anything you gain from it could have been gotten in better ways. Even if it's a noble that wants to fuck you, or a mage that wants to play with your intestines.
I think there was like a minute where Zara was probably gonna make a joke or say something to like downplay it, but she stops for a minute and looking at Oscar before just nodding. Okay.
Now, you wouldn't mind just maybe name dropping the person who did that to you?
I don't think you want to tangle with her, Oscar. She's, well, She's quite good at what she does.
Oh, so are most mages. But that Yakov guy, I don't think he's gonna give you a call anytime soon.
Ah, definitely not. I assume he's gonna be making a very nasty report about our failings.
Oh no, three witchers killed an old lady. An old lady
not-
that wasn't a noble, wasn't a wealthy merchant, probably didn't have any sort of extended family members. Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares. Not sure if you noticed, Zara, but death is not the most uncommon thing in these lands.
It's not that I'm worried about.
What
You
are
don't
you
really-
worried about?
You don't really know. How would you know? But there are not at all any female witchers. There are at least 4 out of all the men that they've had. And they didn't plan for any more. Any failings we have is a reflection back on one who maybe what made us what we are. It is a failing on our part. When we fuck up, as you say, even something as minor as this, there'll be consequences when we return home.
I'll not pretend to understand that either, but that's even more reason to rely on your friends.
But out of everything here, that's the one thing I'm most frightened of. It's the one thing that's in the back of my mind. The consequences when we return home. I'm trying to find a way to mitigate that, or I don't know, make it so it doesn't fall too badly on Lumina and Alyssa. Pray that Tanya is doing much better than we are.
What if she isn't?
And I'll hopefully be able to convince them to blame 1 instead of 3.
You have that self-sacrificing mentality, don't you? You know, people would say that's admirable. I don't think that. I think it's the only reason you do that is because you don't value yourself as you should.
Ah,
You're a person too, Zara.
Zara kind of looks away when he says that. Well, this is getting a little too emotional. I think we should move on to something else.
You know what? I'll get you a book. I'll get you a book that I think you need more than. Well, I think you needed the first one as well, but for different reasons. You're not gonna let anyone get close to your body and soul at the very least. At least I can provide guiding materials.
Well, I do love to learn, so very well then, Oscar. I'm looking forward to this book that you plan to give me.
I'll smile and nod. I'll pick up his loot and go away. Back on the fucking carousel. It's over. Oh, we're back again. Oh, it's over. We're back again.
I was fighting my nails. Lubina's also fighting her nails, fucking thing. Oh, fuck, please, don't fuck her.
It's the drama, Mac. The drama. You'd love it.
Well, yeah.
I'll get to you, Oscar. I'll talk about your problems too.
Never.
If I.
Yeah, Ludmina, I guess you would return back to your to where you were housed eventually.
Yeah. No, I'll probably return rather shortly. She would have just waited a bit for like 30 minutes too soon, like for the conversation.
The Oscar
Shouldn't want to
leaves
interrupt.
the door and just like, okay, time to go in.
Well, went well, I hope. One day I'll talk to you about your problems, Oscar.
No, you won't, and he kind of like waves at you.
One day. As I wave back at him as I go in. So, with that okay?
Yeah, I think so. Sadly, you weren't here to see it, Lumina. But I don't. Look at that. I did it all on my own.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
Now, I don't mean to be too concerned, but Grunt, I'm gonna ask. But is Alyssa around? Is she went to bed? For the love of God, please.
Well, you haven't seen her in the whole day, so
I haven't seen Alyssa anywhere, and I want to ask if you saw her.
The last time I saw her was at the pier when she walked up. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh god, this was such a good day! To be honest. This day could not be silly happiness.
Well, fuck.
Maybe she's just goofing around. Maybe she's not been fucking involved in some bullshit.
The look of despair Zara gives you. Look,
Saw some blow at Mercs. I saw some of them. Maybe they know where he is. Maybe we can talk to him and he'll help us figure it out.
talk to who? I'm sorry, I didn't hear what name you said.
Some blow at like Mercs. Maybe he know. Maybe they know where he is. Maybe we can talk to him and maybe we can find Alyssa for him.
Okay then. You can talk to Bavat.
Well, I'll try
take
to
a look. Yeah, I'll take a look around town and return to the inn by sundown.
Listen, maybe she's just having fun. Okay, maybe we're panicking over nothing.
You're right. Maybe we are, but maybe every time one
say
of
the
us goes
sun
missing a
is
long time.
setting. The sun is setting at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
No,
I thought
Lobino
it
was
was-
coping. Lobino was almost coping. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a look around, and you go talk to Bavat, your beloved fellow, and I'll hopefully
Yeah.
it'll be us just being paranoid.
Hopefully. So, please, Alyssa, don't do this. Don't do this again.
I'm still another book.
Miss Red Alert, a second Oscar book has hit you.
As yeah, I mean, you're gonna both go around town trying to find her. Why don't you give me gather information? Or...
I will actually go to like the barn to
Okay.
hope maybe the Blavat mercs are there. I want to talk to Blavat, basically.
Well,
the
then,
Red Sparrows.
Zara can give me then.
Yeah.
Shrunk head. Wonderful. I'll keep that in mind. So yeah, you go back to the sort of sinkhole in the port. You walk in, and actually you see Blavat at the table.
Oh,
He like looks in your direction, kind of smiles, and says, welcome. Sit down. Have a nice cup of
grape juice, I think.
oh, disgusting. It's an insult, honestly.
Yeah.
I think he
I'm not
does this because he hates me. It's like...
Oh?
The
bartender, you mean?
Yes, yes, that bastard. Like, fucking, the bartender looks at him and just says, go back to fucking Tucson, you fucking... Watch just kind of like flips him off.
No, I'm not too experienced in my winery, so
This is the...
I don't think I'm supposed to take bitter.
No,
I know
it's,
that.
it's an insult. It's an insult to everything that can be made out of grapes.
Maybe I go to Tucson myself one day.
You should. Rolling
maybe
green
something.
hills and beautiful mornings. Warm breeze on your face. It's nothing like this cold damn place you call the north.
Maybe if we'll meet down there, maybe you can show me around a bit.
Well, maybe not me, but not really
That didn't go home for a while.
Uh,
Well,
yeah,
not popular.
yeah.
Not popular right now. Not popular, I guess.
No, not after my last visit. No,
Ooh. Oh, I see. Never mind. I'm sure there are other places with
it's
good
fine.
wine.
Like another 100 years, and they'll forget my face. At that point, I'm pretty sure everyone who knows me will be dead.
Listen, maybe you can change your faces. Not a mages do that. I'm sure that girl did it. Maybe keep a few faces around.
Listen, yeah, but I like my face. It's like
That's oh, that's true. It's pretty pretty.
kind of looks at you a bit. Somebody's being forward.
No, I didn't want to be supposed. I'm just joking.
That's fine. Listen, I did see you talk with the bard. I guess was training.
No, we didn't talk about that. I'm not sure what I'm doing is right.
So, you seemed. Are you gonna ask me on a date, or is this like about something else?
Maybe one day. Wait, is that an option? Can we write it down for later?
Thought you people hated me.
Aw, come on. Come on. I think you're more like bittersweet.
Oh god, you did just compare me to the grape juice?
No.
I should kill you for that. I'm joking, Ludmila, I'm joking.
Okay.
How can I what can I do for you?
Okay, besides the date idea, we'll table that discussion for later. We're worried about me and Zara. We are worried about Alyssa.
I didn't tell her to steal any more books, if that's what you're worried.
No, okay, no, trust. I try. We just didn't see her for a day, and every time someone of us went missing, it did not go well. Maybe we're being just paranoid, but
No, I think you may have a good point. But like, you've been here for like 2 days. I haven't been like tracking you. I actually do stand out a bit. There's a reason I brought you here. Ah, shit. Hey,
oh.
please tell me it's just Alyssa missing. We need to go find Zara like right now.
Oh God! But what did we do?
As we'll switch scenes.
This is not how it would be to mention that date with Love outgoing. This is shock.
Rescue daring operations. Ludmila did just kind of fucking smack him with a shovel over the head.
She accidentally shot her shot. She didn't even mean to.
It's beautiful. I love it.
Truly the sheltered kid's attempt at the rising.
This did work, baby. This did work better than I expected.
So Zara, as you walk around town, how are you gonna like look for Alyssa? Just literally gonna walk and look, or gonna maybe ask questions, or?
Yeah, I think she's gonna be asking a few questions. She's trying not to be too obvious with it because of what happened last time with Herzen. But yeah, she's just gonna, hey, have you seen?
Kind of hard to hide the Witcher though. It's
yeah,
you stand out pretty much.
Yeah, but she's gonna go looking.
As like, I think I've seen her not that long ago actually. You're like her friend?
Yeah, we are your friends, and I'm worried about her. Was she by herself, or what was she doing? She's supposed to return, but she has not.
Well, last time, like she was heading in that direction. She's gonna point down the street. Again, not that long ago.
Yeah. Was she just wandering off by herself?
Yeah. I mean, she like looks down. She says, "Not that many. I guess there's a tavern there, but maybe she went there."
No, Alyssa, possibly. Thank you. kind ma'am. I appreciate this.
She smiles and nods.
Zara makes
So,
her way.
yeah, you do make your way. Do you walk down the alleyway and, well, oh god, you hear some like almost it's like a snarling noise as there's this creature sort of at the end. Well, it doesn't look human, quite monstrous.
Shit. She doesn't have her weapon with her either, too.
That's true, shit.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find a picture of it. Yeah, this I think this works. It is quite big. It is stands at around like 2 meters, and it's kind of like sort of is clearly eyeing you with a certain ravenous gaze.
God fucking damn it. Not Alyssa, sorry. Zara puts her hand up in preparation of making a sign if she needs to, as she's just
You
tense waiting
just
for this thing.
feel this sort of there's like something kind of poking you in the back as you feel like the tip of a blade. Now I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Kind of puts her hands up. I'm not here to cause any trouble. I'm just looking for my friend.
But if we are here to cause trouble,
Well, that would be very much not a good thing part of my day then. May I ask who exactly wishes to cause this trouble? And how?
no. But you can come quietly and do this the easy way.
Do you have my companion with you?
Maybe.
Very well then. How could I say no to such a tempting offer?
And as she kind of like, you see her, I mean, you don't see her, you feel like her hands kind of sort of put your hands behind, and she is rather strong as starts bind you with rope. As the creature almost seems to sort of relax before it suddenly sort of becomes aware, looks up before it kind of hisses. And, well, as it kind of like hisses, there is a sort of almost like a black mist that flows from up above as it lands on top of it. And as the creature almost like goes to shriek, its shriek is sort of interrupted as you recognize Tristan as he like fucking skewers the thing to the skull with his claws. And then maybe if you glance back, Zara, the woman who was behind you is gone now.
Ooh. Shit. I didn't get a look at her face either.
Nope. As Tristan basically, he like pulls his claws out of the creature, turns around and looks at you. Starts walking as he's kind of like shaking some of the blood and guts off of his hands.
Yeah, so I was gonna start backing up. It's just like, I didn't mean to cause any harm or trouble. I apologize for the inconvenience. I'll be out of your way.
You're still bound.
Ah. That I am.
You like being bound, or would you like me to remove those?
I would appreciate the removal. Thank you very much.
He kind of like puts one arm on your shoulder, spins you around with a lot of force, catches you with the second one, and like a swift motion, you just feel the ropes being slashed.
Ah, thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be going this direction. Forgive me.
Doesn't say anything. He just like, I'm not sure if you even like look at him.
No, Zara is completely tense. She's just like, get the fuck out of here. Didn't see any. I don't think I saw any clues of Alyssa anywhere around this small area at all.
No.
She stops. Ah, that's right. Fucking. You wouldn't have happened to have seen my other companion or anywhere at all, would you?
No, but I know. I think I know who took her.
Yes. If you would be kind to point me in the right direction, I would love to go and grab her.
He like looks at you the same way you would look at a toddler who's clearly not like he wants to do something, but like you know they're not gonna be able to. Could direct you, but your earlier performance doesn't inspire me with confidence. Do you know what you're up against?
Not at all. But I would really like to have my friend safe and sound, so. Unless you plan to bring her back home safely.
Well, that would be horrible, wouldn't it?
It would be. But I didn't hear you say yes.
Yes.
Ah. Well, thank you. My lord?
Call me Tristan.
Christian? Thank you. It is appreciated for you to do such a thing. I will get out of your way. And just let her know that we're waiting for her.
So you're not gonna help save your friend then?
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I thought you were saying you didn't want me to come along. Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be a long night. Follow me, please.
She does so.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Ludmina are with Blavot. Blavot's like, okay, well, don't be too alarmed, but both your friends might have been kidnapped.
By who? Cold mages.
What about the cult of mages?
Oh my god, that exists?
No, it's worse. It's a cult of vampires. And yes, it does exist. The reason why I brought you here, after all.
Are they related to the vampire we killed back in Quinfree?
Oh,
By chance?
I mean, their father was a prominent member, but two of them ran away. So, yes and no.
What was the plan you blow up for us to kill vampires?
Yes.
Oh.
It's not that complicated.
Oh, damn. I thought you were going to take us some emotional journey or something.
Well, we did. We did on the way here. That was the emotional journey. Sorry, do you need more emotional journeys? I mean, I can keep making fun of you, but...
Listen, I might take you up on a date offer, but that's for later.
Oh, God, you're really thirsty, aren't you?
I don't know how to. I don't know how to process these feelings, Blavat.
Never mind.
I'm not like
You are like a child. Oh my god. Okay. Well,
Okay,
quick.
let's table that discussion for later.
Ooh.
There's far more important things right now.
Yeah, I guess. Let's go. Let's actually. Why don't you wait here and drink more of this fine grape juice?
You sure don't need my help? Okay.
Well, I'm gonna reach out to see if my friend knows anything about your friend's missing. And I should be back within like an hour.
All right.
As he'll just kind of
Stay
get
sa-
up and
Yes. Stay safe. Yeah.
yeah, like walks away.
We'll be like fuck. What they do?
Loas was like, okay, that was, oh no, she's just like a child. Holy shit, never mind. I can't fucking do this.
No.
Ah, congratulations, you have a new father figure. I don't think it's the
No.
kind of daddy you want.
No. I'll fuck. Red, help me. How do I do this?
Oh, buddy, I'll get you there. We'll get you there.
How
Don't
do I
worry.
rescue? I failed that speech. I went down the wrong road.
It was cute.
You did just do the will bang, okay? You did just pick that dialogue option.
That's very full of Mina. Luria doesn't know how to flirt.
Yeah, Blavaat just realized that, but you also realized something
Mina
else.
also realized that she fucked up. Listen,
You realize you're actually just a child. Oh god.
I'm of age, Blavat.
Clearly not mentally. But yeah, as Zara, you walk with Tristan. Doesn't really gonna say anything. I'm not sure if you're gonna make any conversations.
No, I feel like he will kill me if I talk to him for too long. I do have scientific questions, but I think that also would make him mad, so I don't think Zara's gonna say anything.
Do you? Also, don't pretend love doesn't bloom here. It's Mr. Red Flag over here.
Hey, look! I can't just pretend I can get everyone, Grunt. That's not the way the world works.
That's true. That's true. You have to. We have to limit your power level somehow. But yeah, they kind of keep walking. Eventually, you'll see Blavaat as you realize you are heading towards the docks. Blavaat, as he like sees the two of you walking, he's like, I was worried. I was worried you might have been kidnapped too, Zara. Good thing you weren't.
Yeah, good thing. Very close, but it seems not today. Though someone else has been taken.
Yes, Tristan, did you find the other one? He'll just kind of like shake his head. Okay, so only one person kidnapped. That's still better than two. You've doubled our success chance. Good.
So do we have any leads, or?
Oh, it's much more complicated. But that's why we're gonna go to my favorite tavern and sit down, have a drink, and try and explain the situation as best as I can. Tristan here providing the more esoteric knowledge.
Okay, why exactly have they kidnapped Alyssa?
Okay, well maybe we should explain this at the place.
Yeah, let's have our sit down. Apparently,
As once you kind of like go there, you eventually as night is now in full swing, there's not that many people going about, although the port is a bit louder as there's like drunken sailors just fucking shouting and chanting and singing. And eventually Ludmina, you see the three of them walk into the tavern that now has been in fact filled with Red Sparrow members. This is not a big place, but it's filled with all of them.
Oh, thanks for the cards.
All 12 of them.
Yeah, that was just rough to like ask Rubino what else are. I thank God you're safe.
Came close, but you know me. Sometimes my luck can work out. Apparently, we're going to be getting a lecture and then hopefully
Yes.
some understanding
A
about what's
lesson
going on.
about vampire cult.
What? Okay, of course. It's a course.
I thought this was going to be an emotional journey, but no, it says we're just killing vampires, which
Honestly, thank goodness it's not an emotional journey.
Splavat puts down mugs with grape juice for everyone. Now, two things can be true at the same time, Zara. Do not despair.
Lubina will look away and fucking move a red face.
We can learn to be in tune with our inner self.
I think I like the self I am right now. I think it's pretty in tuned to what it needs to be in tune with. And we're here to talk about
You
apparently
confess your
vampire
feelings
cults?
to listen. Did you confess your feelings to the bard?
I will hit you with this mug of grape juice. I mean, no,
Okay.
Robot, I have not done or will do such a thing.
Lesson 1, Ludmina. Somewhere between the two of you lies the perfect balance of confidence and, well,
Yeah, Lubina puts her head in her hands.
somewhere between the two of you. Sit down. Tristan is just looking at this like a fucking disapproving parent.
He's supposed to kill himself. Why am I here?
Don't worry,
What
man.
if I-
We're all
I
confused.
wanna go back to my fucking coffin.
I too would rather be somewhere killing something instead of this.
The boss
This
sits
is how I
down.
reacted also.
Yeah, you can see Zara. Ludmina is clearly extremely embarrassed about something.
Zara has a raised eyebrow, but she's not going to say anything just yet. We have knowledge to gain right
You
now.
can take your revenge against Lubina now, Zara.
Oh, she will. At a later date. The time and place is not now. The list is missing.
So, I'll be quite honest. The reason I brought you here, because, well, you're monster hunters, right? So, I think you would do best at killing monsters. Unless that's
It is the
changed.
it is it's in the drop description, so no.
Fighting monsters is what we're only successes of victory in our journey.
Have they though? Because I feel like you've had more failures than successes.
Well, the fallout from killing the monsters was bad, but the fights themselves were mostly successes. Actually, I think everyone ever fight against monsters.
There's some kind
Now,
of-
overall, the decisions.
Yeah, go ahead. Finish your sentence.
Oh, no, yeah. Now, whether these people were monsters, that's a different question. But fuck yeah, Sylvia fucking shakes her head, puts her head back in her hands.
Kind of like looks at Blavat. Told me they were professionals. Ah, they are. They are. Listen, Tristan. Do not let their outer shell of innocence and naivety fool you. Just need,
Out of shell.
you just need a bit of guidance. Could have gotten Arnagat, but I think these ones needed a bit more. Tristan just rolls his eyes.
Christian got scammed here.
Plus, you said you wanted someone who was less violent, so get less violent. Now, business. Yes, we are in fact dealing with a cult of vampires. Rather aggressive ones and perform all sorts of rather macabre rituals. They have infiltrated the city's structures a bit too well. So, you see, I realized that you're very good at killing things, but you suck at everything else. So I thought, I'm gonna aid you people. I'm gonna provide you perfect area to hone your skills. Talking, Ludmina. Indeed, talking is required. Investigating, infiltrating, and understanding your enemy, as you do love to take notes on everything, Zara. Fortunately, sometimes you have to take notes mentally in the field, on the spot, and then make a decision with no previous information. There's a lot of things can't really be learned into books, but I bet you will write some awesome books if you're done with this, and other people can learn from your failures.
Very well. What exactly does this cult want with Alyssa?
Well, I assume there's not that many Witchers are going around, so I will hazard to say that your blood, probably. You see, vampires do like blood. Listen, number one.
Very well then. So we do this, investigate this cult, bring them down, doing so helping you out, and we save our friend.
Well, I think saving your friend is the easy part. No. You have to exterminate the cult. And, well, some vampires are easier to kill than others, and some are... Ooh. The leader of the cult is very, very powerful. But I have my full confidence that you three, once you go, you three, will be able to succeed.
Very well. Is there any information you can tell us about the cult? Exactly what are their ideals? What do they want? Is it just feeding and killing? I assume there's more to it.
Tristan speaks up and says, they worship the moon. Engage in ritualistic sacrifices, amongst other things. But some of them are confined to the sewers. Some, as you've seen, cannot really walk the streets only at night. There are a few that, well, daylight is not really an obstacle.
Very well then. And how do we begin this investigation then? I show you have a lead.
Levata's... Oh, I have a few suggestions. Not sure which one you'll entertain more. Pawn option. There's the serious investigation option. And then there's the butcher method. I don't think it's been working out too well for you, so I'm not going to recommend that.
And what's the super serious one?
Super serious one is where you put on your detective hats and look for clues, try to find their safe houses, spend time around amongst sewers, maybe try and deal with, and find their nest, and then take out the nest, and then try and find the next one, and it's like a cockroach infestation. Good luck.
I see. Very well then.
But there is a fun option. One that would allow you to do all of this. I think it would be a good, what did you call it, Ludmina? Emotional training? I think it would be a good emotional.
I have a question. Well, I'm not opposed to it, but what about Alyssa?
Don't worry. Tristan, he like puts his shoulder. How about you go and fetch her, their friend? Is like there's like only 5 places they could have taken her, really. Tristan's like, sure you can talk to these two without your usual antics. The boss says, but they love my antics. Told me I have a pretty face.
Vina blushes. So fucking yes, he turns away.
Zara's eyebrows are raised.
Tristan just looks at you two, pulls Blovat by the fucking collar and like starts dragging him out. Leaving the
What
two
the
of you
fuck?
alone.
What the fuck? Lumina?
Yeah.
Really?
I like the guy.
Really? You're not allowed to make fun of me anymore.
Oh, I was kind of projecting, you see.
Yeah. Really hard, actually.
Yeah.
I- It's fine. I'm trying to choose a due path of doing things, so I will keep my thoughts to myself.
No, it's okay. No, see, you're allowed to take my revenge. I'm
No.
not ashamed
no.
of my. The only thing I'm ashamed of is the fact that I pushed wrongly and over pushed it.
Right now, we have to worry about finding
Yes.
Alyssa and dealing
Yes.
with this situation.
But after
Yeah.
you're allowed to take my revenge. Your revenge on me after that. Only
Very
fair.
well. We have a job to do, Lumina.
Yes.
We have to keep a cooler head. Right?
Right.
And I don't know what this fun option is, but I have some concerns. But we will see.
A few minutes later, Tristan walks back in alone. Sits down at the table.
Is Blavat going to return?
He's gonna go and save your friend since he was so confident about it.
I see then. He never got to tell us what this fun option was, apparently.
Well, he was gonna suggest that you infiltrate the cult by adhering to it. While
How does
the
that work?
leadership of this group are my brethren. There are plenty of other members throughout it. Why it's such a dire problem for the city.
Well, that fun option will probably be a horrible idea for us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure witches are not very, not that plentiful amongst the cult, and
No. But he is not wrong about the fact that most of my kind haven't tasted your blood. And amongst the vampires that run the cult, blood is the highest quality of alcohol one can consume. And when you live for hundreds of years, you'd be surprised what some of these desperate creatures would do.
I see. Well, that's good to know. I think we would start with
serious option, I think.
yes.
I think if we try to infiltrate, we will turn into a livestock quickly.
That is the plan. Get close to the leaders and then kill them.
I don't think they will let us near them with our weapons.
Weapons can be smuggled in. Cult though, they have spread throughout the city and infiltrated I don't even know how many institutions. One of them is even hanging out with the nobles.
Do they know what it... I assume they are not aware of their true nature?
We are quite capable of keeping that hidden.
Very well then. If you can point us where we should start our investigations, we will begin so promptly. And try not to get kidnapped this time around, of course.
Kind of like looks and says, you will have to either work with Blavat, investigate on your own.
I'm sure that'll be fine. Lumina will and Blavat seem to be, well, friends. So I don't have a problem with that.
I would appreciate it in the light of this new partnership. You wouldn't lie to my face like that.
I hate his guts, but that doesn't really seem to be a problem for working with each other.
Kind of like raises an eyebrow. He is a difficult man.
Peculiar taste.
Yes, well, it's not a taste I
A bit of an asshole.
seem to be able to enjoy, but regardless, I can
He's,
still work with him.
Century-old idealist who's never really lost in his life. That makes him... Calling him an arrogant asshole would be an understatement.
Ah, well, like I said, I can work with him at the very least, as long as I don't want to cause him any harm. I've engaged with far worse.
He also told me of your issues with the girl mage.
Our issues with her have been somewhat settled. It shouldn't cause a problem for us in this situation.
I don't think mages work like that.
He'll nod at that.
I think she's a god knows how many centuries old schemer. And unlike other mages she sees hidden, I think she likes to make her plans and plots.
I think your unique nature has drawn her to you. I don't want to ruin your hopes, but I doubt she's done with you. That's not what I wanted to talk with you. I know we've had problems in the past. I was quite angry and upset back then. I would like to apologize.
There is nothing to apologize for. We are the ones who have wronged you and your family. Nothing else.
You are but children, but I don't mean that in a demeaning way. Maybe
An inexperienced.
yes. And you are clearly being used as pawns by others, their schemes. I wanted to thank you for helping me get Zora out safe.
It's the least we could do after her sister.
I owe to their father at the least this. Red being hostile in the comments.
No, I'm not actually. I was like, dude, don't even worry about it. I would have done the same thing because that was my family member. And just don't kill me, and we're good.
Like
I think this is real. The option's real, Grunt. Get the second book.
yeah. And I'll be honest, there's another reason why. Well, I need you to do this. It is quite taboo amongst my kind. Kill one another.
Mm.
I can assist, can aid indirectly, can even kill the lesser creatures. But when it comes to higher vampires, you'll be on your own then. And there are a few in the world.
Very well. Is there a particular reason why you can't fight amongst each other?
You live forever, more or less. Things tend to... Grudges can get out of control quite quickly. Everyone kind of knows one another for a while.
Someone open Pandora's box.
One of the greatest threats to a vampire is another vampire. One who begins to kill their own kind. He tends to be outcasted, exiled. Then I would lose access to quite a lot of information networks that Blavat can take full use, and I believe you've recently helped the town get rid of a rather nefarious plague.
Well, that's not a steal Alyssa's credit. That was mostly Alyssa's work.
That's true.
Alyssa was the one.
My point is that's the reason I don't, and I will not engage with them directly. That's why I need people like you.
Makes sense, understandable.
And I know Blavat can be difficult. Does anything that crosses a line, can inform me, and I will have a talk with him.
Go beat his ass.
Very well. Thank you. It is appreciated.
I have no further questions.
No. I assume if we do, we will let you know.
Nod. Yeah, he'll get up. And take his leave. You can take a new vow.
What's it called, Grunt?
Build the cult.
No, this is the Children of the Moon. That's
What level is it at?
Maximum.
So, oh dear.
It's a tall order, but I think this one will be a long-term vow. I think this will take a few sessions to deal with this one.
Yeah. That is.
That is by far the weirdest conversation Zara's had. She's like, oh, this is, my life has taken so many fucking turns.
Lubina's mostly ashamed about Blavat. Fuck.
Don't worry, you can still fix this one.
I did pick the wrong dialogue option.
You're not out of the game yet.
Oscar did tell Lubina, even if you fumble, don't stop.
That's true. Never stop.
Thank you, Oscar. Lubina will continue shooting her shots, even though she's not a good archer.
Beautiful. I love it. Love finds a way.
I believe somehow.
It will. I believe.
Are now the two of you alone with the Red Sparrow mercenaries in the sinkhole?
The fucking garrison here.
One, I guess this is their fucking hideout. Nah, Zara's not gonna say that loud, but she's just like, this is by far the weirdest day I've had so far. And we've had quite a lot of weird days.
Yep.
So, Blavat.
I like the guy.
I understand taste is different for everyone, so I will keep my initial jerk reaction to myself here.
He's a good guy. He may be a bit rough, but he's a good guy. An idealist. He says the truth, and he helped us for nothing. Remember, after we blew him off. I'm not forced
Yeah,
we're not forced to like him, but
we have different memories of things, but okay. If this is something you want, Lumina, you're not a child, and I will be cheering you on unless things take a horrible turn.
even though
Then
the first conversation was mixed results.
you might want to talk with someone who is a more expert level when
Yes.
it comes to romantic relationships. I'm sorry to say I have sadly no experience in this field.
Talk to Oscar. Can you share your book?
I am not sharing my book with you.
Oh.
Next time, don't be an asshole. How about that? Suffer. Swim.
But I do learn from the best assholes.
Apparently so. Well, sound like they were going to choose our Honeygan, which is understandable. He's a bit more professional when it comes to these things, but
I think Tristan began to have some doubts. I think
as he
for
should.
Tristan.
It's an understandable feeling, especially with how dire it seems to be from what they've been saying.
God knows how much they control fucking city guards. Fucking city guards probably on their payroll.
Who knows? We'll investigate. Try to be careful. That's all we can really go for. And try not to immediately kill everything.
No, I think that's a bad idea. But at least it feels good actually fighting something that's actually evil. It does
Good.
not turn out to be either a ploy by someone else or innocent.
I'm not too sure how you feel about the fun option Blavat had mentioned.
I kinda not sure about becoming a livestock. I like Blavat, but I'm not sure about becoming a livestock for vampires. That does not sound good. But
Understandable.
Tristan did concur with that, which gives me more confidence because Tristan does seem like a very serious man. But at the same time, still. But I do also trust Blavat.
Very well. Did you say Oscar spent time in this bar? Was he familiar here?
I think it was just a cheap bar he liked to spend here because it's like cheap. Doesn't cost much. I assume he's wants to divide his revenue for alcohol and sleep properly. But yes, he spent his night. He spent the night here,
Oh, well,
or maybe not night, a day, a few hours. I'm not sure he slept here for a night, but that's where we talked.
I'm not sure. It was just to wait here until Alyssa is brought back or what have you. We don't really have. They didn't give us much leads in what direction we should go for.
Well,
the
no,
first
by
week.
the way, Grunt, our weapons still with the city guard, I assume. I assume weapons are not allowed in the city.
Well, not. I mean, no. You can keep your weapons, and then they don't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm okay. I wasn't
You're
sure
not
about that.
carrying like fucking halberds around, so no.
Yeah. I'd say I wait for Blowout because I am not the greatest code. I know how to track an animal, but well, I guess I could maybe track some of the lesser vampires.
Well, if nothing else, I know where they attempted to attack me, so we can start with that. Some of them seem to be able to move in daylight, so we have to be careful and, well, begin the hunt, I guess.
Yep, let's wait for Blowout and Melissa maybe. Or maybe let's look for Onan. I don't know. It's up to you.
The door does open as you see Oscar walking in,
Oh, my coach!
as he is clearly looking a bit drunk.
Does he ignore all the soldiers around him?
Doesn't
The
seem
fucking,
to. He doesn't even seem
fucking
to blink.
battalion.
Yeah. He actually like kind of says hi to a few of them. Just kind of like walks by. We're seeing the two of you. It's like, Sarah, Ludmila? What?
Oscar,
Oh, what are you doing here?
went off for a couple of drinks, waiting for Alyssa, hopefully.
He kind of like gestures for the bartender. Hey, bring more of that grape juice over here. Sit down.
Well, this is all well and good. This is actually a very lucky break for you, Ludmila. Ludmila here seems to be needing some assistance with a certain situation.
I
And
am
you
nothing
seem-
if not magnanimous.
Yes. And you seem to be the perfect teacher for her. You want to explain, Ludmila?
Well, I like the blood. You know the blood fella?
No, don't describe him to me. Know many people, but
A daring, handsome wizard.
no,
Okay.
never met him.
Well,
T-
I kind of
He has a-
like him.
Okay. But no,
But I
really, like,
don't know.
okay. You like a daring, handsome wizard? Okay.
I tried to flirt with him, but it didn't go well. I'm not sure.
Ah,
He didn't shut me down.
bartender,
think it went
bartender,
great.
make sure to put some more grapes in the juice. Cheapskate. You know,
He didn't shut me down. He did offer a date, but I think he kind of realized that.
I am here to listen to your woes. Like, puts his lute, starts plucking it. How exactly did you try and flirt with him?
Well, kind of said a few jokes. I gave him a few compliments. Then he said that then he picked up on it.
Please tell me you didn't call him a handsome, dashing.
No, I did not
Okay.
say that to his face. But it's got him pretty, you know.
Okay.
When-
Bartender, it's just more, no more grapes, more, yeah, more. Yeah. Ah,
And then he asked me whether he pointed out I'm being rather forward.
you did call a man pretty.
I said he has pretty eyes.
Oh, my soul downs one of the fucking glasses. Pretty eyes, pretty face. What was the context for this discussion?
I think we started talking about the wine, and he mentioned I think his home place from Toussaint. And I said, hey, maybe one day he could lead me around
Oh.
there.
God, no. It's horrible. Never go there.
Yeah, no, he said apparently he's not like there anymore.
No, I mean, Ludmina, you and Toussaint, it's as if I took a fish and launched it into a desert.
Hey, you don't know, maybe I like it there. But anyway, that was
What
the
exactly you're gonna like in Toussaint, Ludmina?
beginning. Honestly, I don't know much about the place except they have good wine. I actually
And
have no idea.
there's plenty of places in the world with good wine.
But anyway, I don't care that
No,
much
why
about
did
Toussaint in particular.
Well, clearly you have this approach, Ludmina, where you don't think about things, but you know how you feel about them. So I'm trying to address a root problem. You see, a root problem where you don't think but say things.
I had to go with my gut feeling. I think that's how it's supposed to work.
Now, that would be fine,
I,
but you have to know why you say things you say.
well, the song comes from mostly about Blavant, in relation to Blavant. They were part of try to get a conversation going.
Isn't he the guy who made fun of Sarah?
No. This is hilarious. Let her
Uh-huh.
continue.
We were just not.
So, what do you actually like about him?
I think honestly he's just a good person. I think he helps. He did well. Initially, there was the Hurston debacle, but that was for a good cause. He helped us out for that at no cost, for that, no reward for of his own, when we had nothing but rags on our backs, and probably would have starved in the streets.
Okay.
And his goal is generally help people. Now he's a bit of a sarcastic, sassy asshole, but honestly, I think that's pretty admirable. Also, I do like his humor. I think he's pretty funny.
Okay, that's good. Something we can work. Finally, fine. Thank all the gods. Ah.
I think he's kind of hilarious.
Okay. See, we can. I was about to make a comment, Ludmina, that you cannot like someone because of their job.
I didn't say I like him because he's a wizard. In fact, if anything, being a wizard is kind of a downside generally, because the one lesson I did pick up.
Job though, is it? What you're telling me, his job is going around saving people or helping them or whatever.
Isn't that a good quality of its own?
Oh, what quality is that though?
Selflessness?
He was selfless. Would he shit talk Zara and all of you?
But he still helped us. I think it's a small price to pay.
Well, does helping people make you selfless? If the answer is yes, my next question would be, what if you benefit from helping those people?
I mean, we're still make him still better than some other wizards, especially.
Ludmina, that's like saying the fucking piss is better than seawater. I mean, the very low bar. Again, we had something. We had something at funny. That's a quality that links to one's character. Helping people is not a quality. That's a personality trait. That's something you do, not something you are. And you should never like people for what they do. You should like people for what they are.
Oh, trust me, I like Edison. I like his demeanor.
Ludmina.
He's positive, right?
It's like Zara. You are quite new at this, so some of those feelings can like bubble up inside. They'll need to burst out.
Wait, what?
I'm sorry.
Do what? Zara was paying attention to me, just like Zara. I'm like, wait, what?
No, I didn't want to say it, but I mean, I'm one bottle of Dwarven Spirits down, and this grape juice is just fucking awful. Bring me another one.
I don't think I'm mad at all in this conversation. I think it's about Ludmina's desire to try to step out and woo a person.
Yes, but I'm just explaining to her that she can learn from your mistakes. It's quite alright, sir. I'm just using you as an example of things to not do at not certain. You get it. It's
what? I get what? What mistakes? And what thing are you talking about?
Nothing.
Nothing? I feel like there's something.
I feel like you should turn back to Ludmina. You're interrupting my lessons.
Yes. I feel like I need to look at this lesson plan of yours. What things have I apparently messed up with?
Listen, Oscar, please continue to help me.
Exactly. Zara, stop being selfish. Not about you. So, see what she just did? She panicked. Never want to panic. At least never let them know you're panicking inside when you're talking to them. Confidence is good, Ludmina, but you need to temper it with a certain mystique, lure. You don't want to put all your
I think
cards
it was,
on the table.
Yeah, it was going well, but then I went. Yeah, but yeah, I think I did that. Yeah, I think if I wanted to be more open and.
Open is good. It's just that you need timing, it's like a sword fight. It's all about distance and timing. You know, being at the right place at the right time. Same with words. Doesn't matter what you say, as long as you say it at the right place and the right person. It's something. Yeah, it's this.
No, I feel most of the time initially correct, but I think then at the end I kind of fumbled.
That's
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
it's good. That's good. At least you know you're expressing your feelings. That's way better than keeping them bottled up, right?
Yes, definitely. Also.
You never want to bottle up feelings. That's unhealthy.
No, Lubina was not saying anything. She was about to say something. Lubina was about to say something, but Lubina needs this fucking teaching right now. Actually, ooh,
Something is being said here, and Zara doesn't think she fucking likes it.
He's drunk. He's gonna make fun of you.
no,
Drunk Oscar.
Lubina's like, Zara, please, I need this.
Very well. It seems I have been an issue in this training session. I'll go get get some more grape juice.
No. You're gonna sit back down.
I don't think I should, Oscar. I think you're helping.
Come on, some more support, Zara.
Now, exactly, Zara. You should be here to support your friend.
Fine. I'm here to support Lubina's adventures.
Listen, you can pay back all the shit I talked to you on the road.
Listen. Zara, do you like grape juice?
I've never really had it, so I can't really say.
Wonderful. Then I'm not gonna because this shit's horrible. I'm gonna get you something. I only listen. It's pays to be good friends with the bartender. I'll get you the special stock. I'll be right back up. I see like props himself up and like goes
Didn't
to
you
the bar.
mostly insult the bartender?
I think
Yeah.
everyone does.
But we're friends, so it's fine. Continues walking.
Turns to Lubina. What the fuck is going on right now?
I have no idea. This is weird.
Seems like you do know what's going on. I thought we were helping you with your situation. Why is my name coming up?
Because I think Oscar is drunk and wants to mess with you. He wants to have some fun.
I don't see how I'm getting any fun out of this if I'm still being made fun of, Lubina.
Okay, I'm sorry. I will not force you to be here.
I swear to God, you better kiss this man by the end of this fucking thing. I do not know what
I
to do.
will eventually somehow kiss him. I'll get there somehow.
You better, because I'm starting to get concerned. I better get something out of this, or someone better get something out of this.
Oh, I will. Listen, you can get your payback against me. You can tease me now, actually. I did kind of project on you. I will answer that. I think one thing I actually did, and I'm sorry for that.
I could tease you mercilessly. I could let Alyssa know what I will do once she comes back. But you know what? I feel like I'm gonna be a bigger person here, and not immediately
Aw.
do that.
Oh, thanks, Lars. I give her a hug.
Not until you least expect it.
Oh, you're such a good friend. Oh, I see.
Get off me. I'm mad at you. Are you sure it's Blavad? You sure it's not just a rational burst of attraction for someone who's just different from what you've normally been with?
I like the. Listen, I like the guy. I generally, he makes me laugh.
So does fools and gestures make me laugh, but okay, I'm being supportive.
No, they don't mean it.
I am being supportive for you, Ludmila. For now.
Okay. Wait, what's that mean?
No. Go ahead. I will be here for your more support of your lesson.
If you want to leave, you can leave. I'll not force you here. I have
No.
learned from.
We still have to wait for Alyssa, hopefully. And this is kind of funny.
Listen here. I just want to entertain you.
Okay.
Listen, pay you back for all the suffering I caused you.
It's fine, Ludmila. Tanya's done far worse than you have.
That is true. I never managed to outpace the master.
None of us could.
I think she's probably kicking ass somewhere in the east.
I hope so.
Maybe she's in like fucking Mahakaran, fucking drinking actual like freshly made woman spirits.
Hopefully so. She did make a suggestion about lazing about and just relaxing, but hopefully some of the maps and notes I gave her would be of some use.
I think she'll do fine hunting drowners.
And hopefully her and Harrison have met up and they're just having a grand time.
Oh my god! The IQ, the gears connect.
Yes?
Listen. She points with the fingers. She made finger guns. What if?
Mm-hmm.
What if Harrison is a smoother operator than all of us?
Mm.
What if he and Tanya get to talking?
Okay. First of all, Tanya would eat him alive.
That's true. That's true. That's true. She would break his spine.
And I don't know if Harrison has the ability to deal with someone who's actively trying to such confidence. And I love him, of course, always.
I think he has that idiot. I think he has that idiot charm about him.
Mm.
And he's emotionally more mature and smarter than all of us combined.
True.
Tenfold. I think he has that dog in him.
Has that? Okay. I don't know if he has is enough to survive Tanya, but I think he can break a couple hearts.
Definitely.
As Oscar returns back to the table, some kind of glasses, not glasses, mugs, but fucking puts them down. Something, better for the soul.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers.
As you take a drink, and yeah, it's definitely something much better. The taste of peppermint vodka.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've ever had anything like that before.
Nope. Probably vodka, but not like any specialized flavored kind.
So now that gave you the chance to gossip,
Mm-hmm.
what were we talking about?
Ludmina's...
My attempt at wooing Blavant.
Yes, the man from Toussaint, the daring, God, it's not the one with the mustache.
It is.
It
You know
is.
exactly who it is.
God.
He's a funny guy. He's a funny little guy. Well, actually, big guy. I think he's kind of tall.
Well, I can definitely see what you like about him. He's definitely a ladies' man, I guess.
What is that supposed to do?
Okay.
Ludmina. There's some people out there who are more confident, aggressive, direct, like you, but more finesse and experience.
He did mention that. Yes, that was like a child.
I don't know his age, but
Around 100.
oh Jesus. Okay.
Oscar fucking close.
Okay, listen. If he's that old, he probably has seen everything. Ludmina, you literally, I think you can say anything. I don't think you can embarrass yourself. You're like a century old. I don't think anything should shock you at that point.
It's kind of worried if you see more like a child rather than an adult. That's my main worry.
Well,
Which I think he might be right with in terms of like emotional maturity, but
listen. You know what? Fuck him. He thinks you're like a child. Do things children wouldn't do. Catch my meaning?
I think I do.
Good.
Should I just kiss him?
You know what? Yeah, you should. You know, in fact, next time you see him, slam him against the wall and just kiss him. See what happens. And
Oh,
then
God.
if he has a smarmy comment, just say, "Would a child do this?"
The Mila is writing this down in our mind palace. Was that a joke or a serious suggestion?
Yes, we shall never know until you try it. If it works, it was a real suggestion. If it fails, it was a joke. Just saying, I'm not gonna take responsibility for you dating a 100-year-old mages.
He isn't technically a mage. I think he didn't finish his training. Maybe that's why he's not a bad guy.
No, that's you think mages are assholes because they go to school?
No. I think they're assholes because they're in positions of power. So most powerful people are assholes, with a few exceptions.
Yes. Yes. I feel like he's taking advantage of you. But I'm not gonna have judgments on him because, well, you like him and that's what's important.
Exactly. I take no swig from the mug.
I would encourage you to get him to know personally beyond. No, humor is also often may think it's a quality, not a trait. I find it in my line of duty that it's more often a shield.
So, I tend to ask him and find out more about him.
See, you're already better at Zara than this. Much better.
Okay, what the fuck, Oscar? Do we have a conversation?
About what?
I'm apparently bad at this. What are you talking about? I haven't tried to woo anyone.
Ludmina, you understand now?
See, I understand.
You never even try. How can you succeed?
I'm going to. What the? What did I do?
Nothing. You're just sitting there and you're like, perfect example for me right now. Think of this as helping out your friends, Zara.
I don't even. Is it? Because it feels like there's some pot shots being thrown here.
I'm throwing pot shots at everyone.
Listen.
Listen,
I don't think Zara.
Zara.
I don't think Zara yet tried. She might have done by accident.
Zara.
I don't think Zara.
Let me teach you a secret. You can take pot shots back. It's fine.
What is going on? Why does everyone think I want to woo people?
I think you should.
I mean, you
Talk
do like
back.
that book. I mean, you do like that book of his.
I'm going to.
I'm trying to.
burn you.
No. Listen, Zara. I'm trying to tell you that you should maybe talk back.
I do. I'm talking back to you right now, Oscar. Even though I want to strangle you with my bare hands, I'm resisting because you're my friend, and I can't hide your body.
Yes, but I mean like sparring, but with words. You just seem to shut down, and I think you can. I think your mind can cook up rather devious scenarios.
Listen, you're the smartest one of us. Come on, listen, you can.
I'm not gonna beat you up mentally.
Maybe you should. Maybe that will teach me a lesson to make fun of you.
The battle of wits.
I don't think that. I feel like that would get me in far too much trouble.
Afraid of a little old bar, Zara.
Hey, you don't get to talk to me, Oscar. You sit down. And
I am
also,
sitting down.
Me just laugh.
And well, Oscar, I like you too much to be mean to you. We'll say that. And I don't wish to hurt your feelings.
But what if, through meanness, people express their appreciation for others? Sometimes compliments and flattery can impress people. But I like to think that humor is the true sign of one's appreciations for their fellows.
I feel like this is a trap. This feels like a trap.
I've
say the-
never hunted in the wild, Zara, so you tell me.
I mean, you're a creature of the urban environment. This is in fact your home turf.
You talking to me or Oscar right now when you say that?
I was talking to Oscar.
Like, should we do this in the wild? Would you feel more comfortable then? Probably could hide my body easier. That's true.
Ugh, Oscar, first of all, being essentially an asshole to people isn't really what gets. Is a good thing for a skill set for me to have, I believe. If nothing else, I'll probably say the wrong thing and piss off the wrong person because people are far too delicate for that.
But-
And two, yes.
I'm gonna say, man, that's why you do it with friends. And usually you can tell who's the delicate ones and who's not. I'm not saying you go up to the nobleman and just point out at his crooked nose, or go up to a noble lady and maybe point out that she has probably had one too many pies. Okay, but when you're amongst friends, be able to be yourself, and especially if they make fun of you, Zara, that's an open invitation for you to make fun of them back.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, listen, ignoring his little sassiness. I think it's fine to express your feelings sometimes, Zara.
I do express my feelings in my books. I talk to you. I don't have repressed emotional states outside of my rage, but that's a whole other issue.
Maybe if you fight with words.
But I like fighting with my hammer instead.
Well, I mean, you're better with your fireballs, honestly, I think, but you are pretty good. Right, actually.
Oh, I guess we are being a bit hurtful today. Well,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. I'm sorry.
I guess it's fine. We all can't get ourselves beat up by a man in the club.
I just think your magic's really cool. I didn't mean to insult your fighting prowess.
No, it's fine. I can't use my hammer well. You can't not get beat up by a man in a fight club. It's fine.
Listen, exactly. Listen, I was way worse than you. I suck with the hammer. Listen, you're way better than me.
And see, Oscar, this is why I can't do those type of sparring matches, because Ludmina also gets panic.
Yeah, she's also horrible. Ludmina, you're also horrible at this.
I know.
You cannot fake confidence, Ludmina. It's gonna... Nah, that's bad.
Yeah, no. So I talked about this. I was pretty confident that they'll collapse in the last.
I think you said those things, but I think you said them in the most awkward and non-confident, panicky way possible.
No, it wasn't that bad. I think.
Okay. Let me try something. Let me maybe exemplify to you how it looks from the outside. Like, sits up, kind of straight up, kind of puts his hands close to his chest, kind of put them together. Kind of like looks at you, Zara. I think your eyes are pretty. And like his voice is trembling, and he just kind of like doesn't make eye contact, stares at the table.
Oh, come on. I did look at his face when I said that.
See, and you say it like that. I might as well just like throw up in his lap. It's...
I got it. I've seen this. I've read this in the book. She kind of like leans in and does like that thing where you put your hand on someone's shoulder for who's the closest one? Lumina.
Lumina.
I think your eyes are beautiful, gorgeous, even. Like that?
Yeah. See, she knows.
Haha! I guess those books paid off.
Good.
Oh, shut up!
Oh, and you didn't want to share. You're not even using those skills on anyone.
I have read other books, first of all, and of course I wouldn't use those skills. They're not important for what we do. You are the one who wishes to woo. If you want, you can practice with me, Ludmina.
I might take you up on that offer.
Yes, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be great. I found my thing. Never mind. I'm gonna make fun of you for this.
Just gonna hope your friend comes back, and I will offer no context as you two are gonna do this.
We won't do this here. We don't. I don't want Lumina to film
Yeah.
bears.
Also,
Of course.
there's a lot of ice. I don't know about the red sparrows.
Nobody gives a shit about you. Everyone's just,
Okay.
as Oscar chuckles like, "Are these rejects?" They don't give a shit. Like looked at the
I don't-
table next. Yeah. Yeah. You heard me. Yeah. Look away.
I don't think Lumina's pride can take that.
My pride is taken far worse.
You lost one fight in your life, Ludmina. Honestly, get over it.
No, listen, I don't want to. No, I'm not talking too much, but it was still.
Now, Zara,
Also,
be honest with me.
Mm.
Was she not sulking a bit too much?
I didn't want to say.
I was so.
Yeah.
I'll not deny that.
Come on, Lumina. I get my ass kicked every time we're on the battlefield, but I don't sulk. I manage myself up and, get back out there.
Go that far, but listen, Ludmina. Imagine this. You have confidence issues. Zara has communication issues. Maybe you can help each other.
Fuck.
Hmm?
I don't have communication issues. I think I communicate pretty well, actually.
Then
It's
you
a slander.
certainly keep it. Then you're certainly good at pretending you're not.
I speak about the things that matter the most, and everything else is just fat on the steak.
Now, since you haven't shared that book, I won't give out concrete examples, but I'm pretty sure most of it is not actually getting straight to the point. It's in fact enjoying the journey.
Well, that's what a story is about. People in stories are different.
Those aren't. Listen. Stories are based on reality. It's your problem, Zara. You should enjoy the journey.
Mm.
Don't
Fine,
rush to the
you can-
destination.
It's fine. You can put those theories into practice with me.
And also, what about you, Oscar? I assume you also have your own stories.
I have plenty of those.
You did, yeah. I want to ask. About,
Oh god, not about my
No.
personal problems again, Ludmina.
No. I just. I'm asking about it eventually later, but not now. Did you ask about those murder stories? I didn't expect that from you.
Now, come now, Oscar. We're friends here. We can talk about our personal feelings that you seem to want to also bring up. What about you? What's going on with your life, Oscar? We can be that shoulder you cry on that everyone needs, apparently.
You cannot deflect from this.
Come on, do you need a hug? A cuddle?
Not when you put it like that, no. I would much rather keep the cold embrace of the pavement than be pitted by
Aw.
you.
Zara will, somewhat mockingly put her hands out, come on.
I don't feel like
Come
it.
on.
I feel like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. I give you the great gifts. I give you some of the best advice. I point out your flaws and weaknesses, and you repay me with.
I mean, you did tell her to tease you. I feel like, or engage in battle of wits. I feel like she took those lessons to heart.
I'm like, stop.
Come on, Oscar.
I
I'm a
think you're
wonderful.
missing the point.
Come on, Oscar. I've been told I'm a wonderful hugger.
You'll kind of go around the table, sit down next to you,
Mm.
and she just kind of leans in.
Oh,
She's not backing down, goddammit. Fuck this.
oh,
He is staring you dead in the eyes.
oh.
Goddammit, Oscar.
Mm-hmm. Like playing chicken. I'll see now, Red. I can play chicken too. It's like, oh well. Where
Outside waiting.
did that confidence go?
Okay. Okay. She's not gonna back down then. She's gonna put her arms around him and give him a fucking hug. How about that? Hey, fuck you. I can do this too.
As he'll hug you.
See?
Oh.
Was that so hard?
No. But I mean, you did need a couple of drinks in to get it done.
Oh, shut up.
Not to
We're
worry.
learning. We're improving.
You'll get there. You'll get there. As he'll actually try and sweep your leg a bit to kind of get you off balance.
God damn it.
I need an edge roll.
No, I don't have that.
Your edge? What's your edge like?
Edge or what? God. Ah.
You
It
kind
was
of
the
fumble a bit as he kind of catches you a bit.
Oh.
As he kind of you manage to kind of prop with one of your hands off the floor. It's like, you didn't just stumble there, did you, just a bit flustered.
Oh. God damn it, Oscar.
It's fine, it's fine. We can keep it to hugs. Clearly, shooting is not your best.
She gives him a look. She'll remember this grunt. She'll remember this one.
It's fine. Quite alright. You'll be the first one to swoon over me. Backs off a bit.
See? This is why cuddles are only reserved for special occasions.
I
don't
wouldn't
think you ever
know.
cuddled it.
I wouldn't know. I think I'm gonna get more drinks. Stands up and walks.
Lumina's lucky. She doesn't say anything, but she doesn't want to tease. But goddamn.
Zara's trying to clean up. I assume she didn't hit the floor, right?
No, he caught you. Right? He just kind of
I gotcha.
whipped your leg and kind of sort of pulled you a bit off balance.
Gotcha.
More into his arms but you kind of caught yourself before you got too caught up in it.
Gotcha. Zara's like, well, proved him wrong, didn't I?
You did. You should engage more in these battle of wits.
I don't think you're ready for the battle of wits right now, Lumina. You seem to be going through your own trials and tribulations.
Oh, listen, I learned how to fight this. I'm sure I can study this. And apparently, apparently you reading those Romans books that teach you techniques. Maybe you can teach me some of them. And Oscar did give me a recipe. I will try that out.
Sorry, I can't stop laughing.
Why?
No. You know what? Oscar seems to have the more experience when it comes to these types of things.
Exactly. You wouldn't set me up for failure.
He would never set you up for failure. Is it like he's done it before, so it's fine? Just,
I mean, that was me fucking up in that battle, but a different point.
just let me know when you plan to do this, so I can either make sure I'm there or not there, depending on the mood.
You like the warrior? Is reading books not enough for you?
No, for this I think I might need a front row seat.
You want to take notes when we're in bed as well?
I don't know, Lumina. I feel like you're not ready for that type of environment yet. Can you even handle more than the basic stuff, Lumina?
I'm a big girl. I'm a tough girl.
Are you? I don't know. Barat seems to think you're a little bit of a immature one.
I'm gonna show him a good time. It's fine. I'll convince him.
Gonna show him the wildcat?
Exactly. Rawr. Let me say like rawr. She does like the cat paw motion.
Just lose your fucking mind. Yes! Like that! Please. Oh. I hope Alyssa's alright. I really would need her to be here.
Lavos is outside the window. He did not rescue it. He stood just listening to this. The Tristan's about to beat him up again.
He did the rescue, just keeping her outside with him.
They're fucking watching this.
Yeah, Oscar's gonna return with another round of drinks. him down. Listen. No, Zara, there's one way you could improve your balance.
Okay. How's that, Oscar?
In polite society, they call it dancing.
Dancing?
Ever danced
Are you-
before?
I.
Come on, prove you
Kind
could
of.
at work.
Oh, and you wish to show me how to do the proper dancing techniques?
Oh, I am a master, in fact.
Okay, then, Oscar, very well. Show me these dancing techniques that you have that'll
Listen.
make my balance so well.
You are good at fighting. This should be easy for you.
Oh? Okay, then. Challenge accepted.
As he's gonna get up and gonna extend a hand for you.
God
Zara
damn.
Charge just has like a determined challenging smirk as she gets up as well.
As you need to roll me another edge roll.
It's gonna be bad, Grunt. I've won. Oh god.
Strong hit. Oh. Grant, I did it again. It's destiny.
As he already, you can see one of the soldiers has the loot now, and he is actually stringing the strings. As there's a couple of people watching you two, basically dancing Zara, as he like twirls you around. And yeah, honestly, I mean it's very close to fighting. It's while the movement may be different, but pretty sure you got the hang of it. Does a few pirouettes and sort of all you need to do is kind of give into the motions he's starting. And yeah, Ludmina, on the outside you see the both of them dancing as there's a couple of as the sort of dance finishes. There's like actually a couple of cheers and claps.
Yeah, Lumina will clap loudly.
Oh.
Damn,
I don't-
Zara. Damn. Smooth moves.
'Cause
The Southerners love their fucking dances, don't they? Now give me back my fucking loot, you savages.
I think I don't think it's just it takes a minute, but for a minute Zara's just like, wait a minute, but then Oscar's like savage comment made her like forget for a second there. So I think apparently I don't really need any training. I guess I'm just as magnificent as I thought.
I didn't know you were actually. I expect. I'm not gonna lie, Zara. No offense. I expect you to fumble that.
Well, fuck you. Kicks her under the table.
As Oscar returns, says, "You know what they say in stories, Ludmina? Love conquers all." As you like sit down and start
That is
plucking
true.
strings.
Yeah, Lumina, you can still go with the spell of fellow.
Hey,
Sure,
well,
fine.
you think I'll fucking give surrender? No.
You should never
Very-
surrender. In fact, Ludmina.
Exactly. I'm dead.
Never. I mean, never surrender. Always be on top.
Exactly.
Good. On the same page.
I'm gonna play
We're
it.
like not on the same page.
Zara's like, oh, look at him encouraging her.
In fact, you wanna learn a secret, Ludmina?
Oh.
I think. Listen, come close. Let me whisper this into your ear.
Yeah, Lumina comes closer.
I think he has a secret weak spot.
Oh.
Do this at least once.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I think at least once you should. Just like smack him really fucking hard over the face. Just like whack.
I'm okay. I think this was a joke. I think this is a joke.
I think you're misinterpreting the context in which you should whack him. Zara can tell you the context, and he like leans back and starts plucking more strings.
Fuck, that's true. Fuck, that's true.
Zara just looks like she is distracted. She's like, yeah, I think that's well, depends on the situation, but for some people, it is
Can't you
a.
look at Blavat and tell me that is not the face you want to just smack?
Push over a cliff, but it can be something that people enjoy.
So we'll go with the kiss first. The good smack will.
I'll settle for that one, I guess. I must. Ah, woe is me.
I just don't know what to smack him. I don't think that seems romantic.
Well, it's
You
not.
can smack
It's
on the
meant,
ass.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
meant to assert meant to assert your dominance over him, Ludmila. You want him to think you're weak?
it's true. I can smack him and then I kiss him.
Exactly. Then smack
That's
him
actually,
again.
that's good.
Um, I can't. I don't know. What's the insight for this? I didn't roll an insight.
Dara, save me. Rubina's not the smartest.
What are you inciting though? Because there's nothing here to
I-
incite.
I didn't know if this is sound advice Oscar believes he's giving her, or is he just fucking with it?
This is fucking with her.
I know, as a kid, it's hard. It's like, how about we start with the soft things before we go with the hard stuff, Lubina? We have a job to do, so we don't want to offend Blavat, right?
That is true.
Ah, he's from Toussaint, Ludmila. He would be. You know the things they do there.
I don't think he likes to. I don't think they like him in Toussaint, or he likes Toussaint that much. That much I got from the conversation. He does appreciate the wine, though. He does say the wine was the best.
Again, it sounds like Toussaint to me. So they do love getting smacked in Toussaint. I'm just saying, okay, maybe not first thing. At least on the second time you do it, you should try it at least once. If it doesn't work, you have to come and tell me, so I have to adjust these things. So the next person I talk to, I don't give bad advice to, right?
Mhm. I think I'll go with the kiss. I think that seems romantic.
Yes. I get that, but like on the second date, you go with the smacking, right?
I think I need to get the first date.
You'll get that. It's like in the bag already. Say I believe in you. As long as you promise me to smack him on the second.
I don't.
And then
wanna
come
mess
and tell
this
me
up.
about it.
Lumina, if you turn to Zara, she is shaking her head behind him. Like,
Yeah, I don't want to mess this up. I'm not sure about the smacking.
Zara, how can you disagree with this?
I am just saying, usually that type of thing is a little bit later, you know, when they've talked about things they enjoy.
Yeah, but this is Blavat. You've seen his face.
Yeah, but I also want to punch his face, and I don't think that really counts.
Kind of like raise an eyebrow.
Off a cliff.
I suppose it is what it is. Then, okay, forgo the smacking, Ludmila, just... At least, my suggestion still stands. When you kiss him, you have to shove him up against the wall so he can't run away.
I think that is a good point. I think that's kind of seems like a dominant asserting thing. I think that might actually work, honestly.
This is good vodka.
It pays to know the barkeep. Instead of drinking this fucking grape juice, they call it disgusting.
Well, it seems to be a very common drink here.
It's because it's cheap.
Yeah, most people don't have that much coin, I imagine. God knows how much this costs.
Don't you worry. Listen, when I work, I make money. I have money. Plus, it's better that I don't drink all the alcohol alone, right, Zara?
Yes, it's good not to do it alone.
Always drink with friends.
Oscar, maybe you
Drink
should
with-
also take that advice as well.
I am. I'm sharing it with you right now. I only have so much coin I can spend.
Stop spending all your coin on one thing, Oscar.
That's true, Oscar.
What
Right?
should
Spending
I
all
spend
coin
it
on
on, though? Like, tell me something I should spend it on.
maybe
Clothes, food, travel
Maybe-
expenses.
maybe keep an essential pouch like that you don't touch for the doses secured for food and stuff.
Why would I do
And-
that?
For
You know how
safety
many
and
days I
security.
can go without food?
That's
Alcohol,
not
though.
food,
That's not as good as it.
Oscar.
Oh.
That's the human body needs food in order to survive.
Yes.
More than alcohol.
No.
And alcohol removes water. In fact, it makes you dehydrates you further. I know
Yeah,
that
but
one.
the water's free. I can just go outside and stick my head in the barrel. It's fine.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
There's so many things wrong with that statement, Oscar. Let me see your pupils.
Didn't you live in the wilderness for like?
Yes, but we still had a balanced meal of food, protein.
Oh yes, I'm sure the berries and fucking rabbits you ate for.
Yes. Because it's not just drinks, because things can attack you and you can get hurt, or you can fall down and get hurt.
I can get hurt in the city as well. That happens very often if I don't drink.
Do you think you'd be a little bit more not hurt if you were not drunk as much?
I think drinking keeps the monsters away in the city. See?
I think that makes you more vulnerable to them, doesn't it? If you're like, especially if you're
Depends
very
on the
drunk.
monster. Not every monster is as physical as the ones you fight. Hey, listen, if you don't get me, I am just that much more happy for all of you.
I think I do, and I don't want to open that can of worms. Maybe for a later date.
Well, Oscar, like I said, if you ever need a hug, your friends are here.
Appreciate it.
It's okay sometimes to talk about your problems, Oscar. One day we'll get you. One day you cannot deflect on others, on other people's problems.
Don't have problems. It's just... Don't you find it easier to... Maybe I shouldn't encourage bad habits in you.
Oh no, come on.
Find it easier to sleep while drunk?
Some witchers do. The path is a harsh one, and some cope in their own different ways. You wouldn't be the first person to take dreaming with alcohol.
I think usually I don't dream when I drink.
There's a man, Onagad. He is a well-beloved witcher for some of us more than others. He also takes to his drinks and doesn't really like to talk about his problems either.
Yeah, but when you say it like that, it makes me feel like I'm in the wrong.
Not in
Maybe.
the wrong, but you deal with it in your own way, and people worry about you.
There's only been not that many people who worried about me. Maybe I'm a bit new at this.
So we all of us are learning something. Oh.
Listen, the world is a fucked up and dark place. So I think that of me going to people complaining about my problems, if I just sing, tell jokes, relax, I can ease their pain and make it that much less miserable for most of them.
And who eases your pain, Oscar? Makes it
You.
less miserable for you?
He just kind of fucking shakes the fucking mug.
Listen. We worry about you if we and us worrying about you does not make us happy. That's what friends are for. We're here to help each other out.
You want to keep you safe too, Oscar?
I'm not the one hunting dangerous monsters.
We'll trade for that. Killing monsters. Up until now, we were pretty reliable on that.
Listen,
Well,
again, I feel like you should worry more about yourselves than others.
sound advice. I think we all should listen to it a little bit more, right?
Yeah, but didn't you all say friends are important?
They are?
Exactly.
And didn't you say we shouldn't hold our emotions down and try not to?
Yeah.
Do as I say, not as I do. The smartest lesson you can learn in life.
Well, the funny thing about witchers, Oscar, is they weren't made to necessarily just kill monsters. They're made to protect people. And you're one of the ones we are choosing to protect, so too bad for you.
Feel very honored.
You should be. Not everyone gets a hug from me.
That is true.
Now I feel downright special.
Mm-hmm. Just
Maybe
wait.
Maybe because you are.
Yeah, it might move on to being cuddled soon. Only Lumina and Alyssa have felt that.
Bringing me into the inner circle.
Mm-hmm. You'll be the second man I would have cuddled in my life.
I'll take that.
Oh wait, shit. God damn it.
Yeah,
Oh,
nope. That's you said it.
You
said it.
Ludmila will intervene. Okay, I'll intervene. I think that she did not cuddle in that way. We cuddled
No,
for
I
warmth.
think don't worry, that was Red's realizing what I just did.
Yeah. No, Ludmila realizes. No, Ludmila realizes. Listen, Oscar. That was their friend Herzan, a fellow Witcher, and trust me, there were no feelings between. I mean, of course, we were friends, but not those kinds of feelings. Oscar, you still have a very good shot. You're the first real one.
What does that matter? What the fuck?
Kind of like tilts his head, like I know that part, Ludmina. It's fine. Thank you for reminding them.
Oh God! I think I said something out loud that everybody knew. Oh God!
What?
Yes, it's fine. It's fine. Let's Zara.
Oh God!
Um,
Apparently Zara didn't. Oh wait, apparently you didn't. God.
Zara. You know what? I saw something in the market and I thought it reminded me of.
Yes.
It was a cat, and it turned away
Cat?
from me. Ran away, lifted her tail, and just walked off. Reminded me exactly of you, and not
I'm
because
not
of
too
the eyes.
I'm not too sure exactly why I would remind you of a feline mammal, but I'm
It's the
sure.
attitude.
Should I be offended right now?
No, you should be. Listen, cats are smart, aren't they? They're independent. They're beautiful. They're very graceful. They are one of the best pets you can have around house because they will kill all the mice and keep everything out. They're not very affectionate, but sometimes they choose when they want to offer you affection, just like you.
I feel like I've missed something and I should be upset about it. But go on.
That was a compliment.
I understand compliments, Lumina. I'm not an invalid. At least not yet, anyway.
But oh. Anyways, just a random remark I wanted to make. Nothing to it.
Very well then. I feel like this is a distraction to not talk about your feelings, though.
Would you look at the time?
He deflected again.
As he stands up and says, "I am gonna go enjoy my free room."
We're gonna
above."
get you down. We're gonna tie you down one day, Oscar.
Think you would be the first? I've escaped many such situations. As he'll kind of wave at both of you. Gonna head upstairs.
Yeah, I assume we'll both wave back. Yeah.
Zara shaking her head, more bemused than anything else.
Lumina's oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, Lumina's keeping quiet right now, but she's smart. She's kind of smart. I think smirking slightly.
Well, you should be happy. It looks like you may get your sound advice, though I do caution against certain things.
Yeah, I think the slapping bit, even I realized though, but I do think the kissing thing is actually good, even if it was meant in jest by him.
Just be careful, Lumina. People are different. I know I have my reading material, but even fiction and reality are still two different things.
But I guess you have more experience than me.
Yeah, reading a book isn't really, as much as it pains me to say, isn't necessarily experience unless you actively use it in the field.
I mean, for me, I'm mostly kind of improvising right now.
Well, no matter what happens, I'll be cheering you on. And if you do need to learn to be more confident in the ideals of the flirting, I'm always there to help as well as laugh. But I will help you.
Could you maybe start that after maybe to maybe some days? Okay.
Of course. I don't see a problem with that.
Very good. That was not a joke offer, I hope.
No, it was not. I don't really lie to you often, Ludmila. I try not to.
That's true. I'm kind of in a jokey mood right now, so that's all I just want to clarify.
Don't worry, Ludmila. I know you don't really, jokes are good and all, but right now this seems to be something that you actually care about, so I'm not gonna make fun of you on that.
You're a far better woman than I am, or Alyssa.
I am. You should remember that.
I honestly should. I honestly should write that down in the journal.
You should. You should. Be grateful for my mercy.
And you are a surprisingly good dancer. Maybe you always teach me some lessons.
Never doubt my skills.
You're a multifaceted woman.
Very. I have layers, Lumina. Many, many layers.
That sentiment, we will be ending the session.